it is time for Wax of Contrition. But before we do that, we were boogieing it up to this one last night. Fred Schneider. There's a monster in my pants, and it does a modern dance. When it comes into a room, people hit it with a broom. And what I like most about this album is that Fred, he had to do a solo album, and he was like, let's make it sound nothing like the B-52s. I mean, it's totally the B-52s. I mean, the girls are in it, you know. I thought dinosaurs were extinct. I like the line when he says, they don't wear pants on the other side of France, but they do wear fleece to protect them from the beasts. I mean, lyrical genius, this man, you know.
That's some poetic
And
stuff there.
and a snappy dresser at that. So let's play There's a Monster in My Pants. Okay, sadly, this is not the Fred Schneider show. I have to talk about a black metal crusher, if there ever was one, Inquisition's ominous doctrines of the perpetual mystical macrocosm from 2010.
Our review of the latest album from Dagon and Incubus several weeks back sent me once again scurrying to this, my favorite of all of Inquisition's blasphemous sheets of wax. I found it interesting how this duo stayed true to the orthodox ideals of traditional black metal, but like contemporaries Deathspell Omega, pushed the genre into new territory sonically speaking. The band had made a big splash previously as a trio with 2002's Invoking the Majestic Throne of Satan, establishing Dagon's trademark chiming, wall of sound guitar, and processed robot vocals. But the sound the duo dial up with the Colombian producer Alejandro Corredor on this record was another huge leap forward. The drums are beefed up in cannonball bursts, and the riffing is a bruised symphonic swell with a distinct sort of computerized glitch on top of it. It became obvious at this point that the band would not sit back on their laurels and rehash past glories, but would in fact continue to push the envelope on each future release from a production and performance standpoint.
You know, the era of the album is unbelievably bleak and full of gloom, and similar in a lot of ways to the hypnotic tracks of Burzum's Philosophem record. But the sonic punishment that bounds from the speakers in these tracks has got to be heard to be believed. Let's start off with one of a must-hear pounder from this record that kicks off with a sample from the belovedly campy 1973 horror movie Inquisition. Lucifer, punish your enemies, O Lord of the Night. Destroy them all.
Lucifer, punish your enemies, O Lord of the Night. Destroy them all.
Okay, continuing on with Inquisition. As you can hear, for all its Lovecraftian darkness and evil, this music is miles beyond ratty guitar tones and typewriter thumping drums. Just take a listen to the vast, almost symphonic sounding layers of stacked guitar in the mid-tempo title track. Double bass pumps full of power and snare cymbal tones crisp and strong. Dagon's froggy vocals truly come off sounding like some evil entity from another dimension. And the way the riffs sort of pulsate when he goes for his signature bends, there's just nobody else in the genre that sounds like this. The one we're going to play for you in a minute is every bit as spellbinding as the early Burzum stuff, albeit with a swooning riff that practically grabs the listener by the throat before disintegrating into what sounds like 50 guitars oscillating through space as Dagon chants his eeriest vocals to date. It's over 7 minutes long, and I'm always disappointed when it's over. Seeing that one performed live should be on every fan of the genre's bucket list. This would be yet another of several sonic milestones the duo would offer to the world, and they're still producing incredible records to this day. This is Desolate Funeral Chant.
Snaggletooth Extreme Metal Podcast.